behind the gloves here. Do you feel like you're getting overlooked in this fight? There's a lot of talk about the technical fight and Anthony Joshua, and also people are saying that your name wasn't mentioned initially when Anthony Joshua was going to fight the likes of Stivers or Kulaks. But now, do you feel like you're getting overlooked at any stage?
Well, I mean, it was. My name was being looked at because the fight was actually offered to me back in June when he fought Brazil. It was a fight that I had to turn down because of a hand injury. So I was being looked at, and I did have an offer to fight him that was turned down. So that's boxing and politics, man. So I mean, that stuff that's out there, I pay no attention to. I pay attention. I got the toughest job right now is to come and take that belt away from Anthony Joshua here in his backyard. So I don't pay any attention to this other stuff that they're talking about, boxing, politics. This is beyond me right now.
And in regards to Anthony Joshua as a boxer, what sort of weaknesses do you see?
I think that he's young. He hasn't made mistakes yet. He hasn't made mistakes, and he hasn't paid for mistakes yet. I'm the type of fighter that can make him pay for certain little mistakes. No fighter is perfect, and part of becoming great is making mistakes and fixing those mistakes. And I feel like those little mistakes that he makes, I can exploit, and I could put him in some very I can put him in some difficult spots.
How is your fight system like Deontay Wilder is going to help you on stage on December 10th?
What was that?
How's your experience with fights like Deontay Wilder in world title fights going to help you on December 10th?
I mean, because I've already lived through the hype of all these things, you know. The world writes me off over and over again, and I'm still here standing in front of you guys. You know, that's just my story. So you know, definitely going into having one of those fights already, very similar, because it's the same type of dynamic under my belt already, and coming into this, I think there's no way you can question that I could come into this more prepared than the Wilder fight. So I know that that's what's going to happen, so I'm okay with that.
You said you've come here the hard way. Tell us a little bit about it. What do you do away from boxing? What do you get in your spare time?
Well, I mean, lately it's just been a lot of boxing. But when I say the hard way, I mean, also I left out an aspect of this. My promoter is Don King. When's the last show you heard of Don King holding? So I got to do it the hard way. There ain't no rebuilding Eric Molina. There ain't no, hey, let's figure out a way to get you back on track. Some things gotta line up. Some things gotta line up, and some things gotta happen for me to bounce back. And that's what I feel so excited about my story, because I'm here. I'm very dangerous because I got nothing to lose here, man. I got nothing to lose. I got the world to gain and nothing to lose. Just like the Wilder fight. These are the type of fights that I thrive on.
Eric, finally for me, you've been around you said you started boxing 9 years ago, you've been in boxing for 9 years. What do you make of the heavyweight landscape at the moment? Because it seems very exciting. You've got the likes of Anthony Joshua, you've got Deontay Wilder, and you've got other fighters out there. What do you make of it currently?
Well, I mean, I feel like you can say, like everybody else says, that you have the division that's wide open. In my opinion, there's more than that. And all you guys know, you got a certain amount of guys that don't want to fight a certain amount of guys. They'd rather be champions by fighting other guys. They'd rather be champions by fighting everybody but these guys. And yeah, it opens up the division per se, but the fans are the ones that get pissed when guys like me get to fight. But hey, if these group of guys don't want to fight these group of guys, don't let that out on me. I'm here taking my shot. I'm putting everything that I got on. You know what I mean? Klitschko don't want to fight Joshua. These other guys rather not fight other people than fight Joshua. You know, don't get mad at me or Eddie Earn. He's trying to make the fights. So I'm the fighter. I had the hard road. I got to fight 36-0 Deontay Wilder, and I got to fight a 17-0 Anthony Joshua to become champion. That's me in the span of 18 months. There's a list of other fighters that won't even take one of those guys to become champion. That's what's going on in the division right now.
Eric, you obviously fly back to the States today, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
When do you plan to come back?
We'll probably be here about 8-9 days before the fight. Yeah.
We'll wish you all the best and hopefully catch up with you during fight week.
Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Thanks.